Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. Welcome back to my channel. If you recall, I joined a Finish 13 by Halloween. Well, now I am joining just in time a Finish 16 by 2016. A YouTuber just created a video and put it out there and said, somebody else come join me. And so I did leave a comment on her video that I would indeed be joining her. Well, I had a little bit of a hard time this time because, as you recall, in my Finish 13 by Halloween, I'll link the video down below in the description, I actually put a lot of products in there because I have a lot of stuff that has to go and or was starting to run out. So I had to be a little bit careful with the 16 because I didn't want to repeat the same stuff and then set myself up for failure for either one of these. So I did pick out products that I know are going to be gone hopefully by 2016. A couple things are full size and full, and a couple things are like scrappy and, you know, ready to go. So I am going to start first. So this is Finish 16 by 2016. So this should really end on December 31st. So I wanted to start out with the first two items are Bath & Body Works body wash and cream. I don't know for sure whether this is cruelty free or not. I will post that though as soon as I know. But I'll be using up this shower gel. Now I did put a mark here on the label, and it's right here. And you can see that yes indeed there's like little more than half left. And the cream is about half. And the line is right here because even though this looks like it's full to here, it's really seriously not. It's like not level. So anyway, that's up to there. So I plan to finish both of these by December 31st so that I can go into 2016 having achieved this challenge. So that's the first two things. Next thing is an Almay Makeup Remover. Now I've been using Almay for a long time, and unfortunately, even though they've pulled out of China, they are not saying yet whether they're cruelty free or not. So therefore I have to treat them like they are not cruelty free. I am attempting to use up this eye makeup remover by December 31st so that I can go into 2016 without it. So we'll see how I do. I failed to mark this, so I will mark it right now. Okay, so this is actually pretty full. I think I only used it a few times. So there is my mark. Not that easy to see. I'll tip it back so you can see a little bit better. But you can see it's really pretty full. So this will be gone by December 31st, I hope. The next item that I have here is Garnier. I didn't mark this yet. I will mark it now. This is Nourishing Cleansing Oil by Garnier. I really like this. But Garnier is not cruelty free. So I would like to use this up and have it gone and out of my inventory of stuff by December 31st. And I'll mark the line here. I have to make kind of a thick line in order to see it, but there it is, and I'm hoping that I have this gone by the end of the year. I will come back with updates. Okay, and the next thing is, this is a product that I really like. The SPF in it is expired already. It expired in, let's see, I did put the little labels with expiration dates on everything that's got SPF now. It's an expiration date in 2014. And yet this is really, really full. So I don't think I ever used this. I think I tested it once. So I think that SPF is the part that's expired, but the cream seems fine, and so I will use it. I'll just make sure that I use SPF underneath it or on top of it somehow. But I am going to use this up. I hope to use this up. There's no place for me to mark yet with a Sharpie because it is completely full. I held it up to the light and there's like no airspace. So this is going to be the next thing. Now, I got this lip gloss from NYC. It really kind of breaks my heart because I really, really like this. It's called Big Bold. It has this really cool giant sponge applicator. It's like massive. It's just a really nice, quick on type of a lip gloss. I like this color. I like the formula. It's just a little bit sticky. Doesn't always settle down right away, but I'll give more of a full review because I just got this and used it one time. So I'll give a pretty good review when I give an update. So this I hope to have gone, but like I said, it is brand new. The next thing I want to finish up, and this is an unusual one. This is a palette that I got through Elizabeth Arden quite a few years ago. It hasn't gone bad yet as far as I can tell. The colors are beautiful. I've used them multiple times. You can see there are dips in the color. What I want to do is have at least two, now mark my words here, at least two of these down to pan. Of course, ideal would be for me to be able to finish this palette. I'm not sure that's going to be possible, but I will give it a try because you know what? It was a little freebie palette, and so it might not have as much product in it as it looks like. So I'll be getting at least two pans, at least two colors down to pan, hopefully more than that. Okay, next thing is this Nuxe Mask. I've had it, I've used it, and I'm getting a little bit worried about how old it is. It's down to half. I did hold it up to the light and I measured it. It is up to here. I think I can probably use this in a couple applications and be done with it. I don't know for sure if Nuxe is cruelty-free or not, and back to the Elizabeth Arden and the NYC, neither of those are cruelty-free. I don't know if this one is. I'll have to look it up. There's not much of the mask left in here, so I hope that at my next update, this will be gone. Okay, the next thing I want to see gone is this melted. Now this is cruelty-free company. This is full right up to here. The thing is that I don't like is this sponge. It kind of freaks me out. So what I'll be doing is squeezing this into the sponge and using a brush to apply. It doesn't smell bad, it just, I don't know, it just kind of really bothers me. It's not very hygienic to be like, I don't know. I guess it's no less hygienic than using a regular lipstick, but the sponge seems like something that could hold germs a little bit more. So I hope to have this melted finished. I have another one that I'm not going to even open until this one is gone, and the other one I'm not going to touch to my lips. This one has been touched to my lips. Next is an Ulta lip butter, and it's in the color Rome. Now, Ulta lip butter is cruelty-free. All Ulta cosmetics are cruelty-free, and you can see the color there, and I did actually measure it onto this paper. This should really be gone. So I'll be putting this in my cosmetic bag. I marked the cap, but it just seemed like it was a more accurate measure to lay it on the paper and measure it to the long edge. In either case, this will definitely be gone. As you can see, I have used quite a bit of it already. Next thing, I have little hand creams kind of all over the house. So I'm counting these two things as one. I have these like partially full hand creams everywhere. So I think it's time to start finishing them so that I can actually open up one of my brand new ones and use it and not worry about anything hanging out. Now one of these is a Camille Beckman. I'm not sure whether she's cruelty free or not. I will definitely have to check, and that's full up to here. So there's not much left in there. And next is a Crabtree and Evelyn, and it's Gardener's Relief. I actually find this is really, I do get like contact dermatitis from something I am allergic to and I have no idea what it is, but it's kind of abated now. So hopefully whatever I was using, I'm not using anymore. But anyway, this is for like seriously dry hands, and my hands get seriously dry in the fall. So I probably will use this one up first and then use this one up starting in September. And actually, September is next week. Holy crap. So the next thing I picked out was another lipstick. Now, Lippy's kind of, you know, it's possible I might finish them. It's possible I might not. This one is, I did measure on the label, but this should finish pretty quickly. There's not a whole lot of product left in here. And again, I did measure that on paper. And that's where this Whispers is up to, how long it is. So hopefully we can measure and see some kind of progress. If not gone, because this is definitely not cruelty free. Next thing is an Elizabeth Arden lip pencil and an NYC blue eyeliner. Now the lip pencil first, Elizabeth Arden is not cruelty free. This is actually a beautiful color lip liner. A little bit dark, I guess. It does need a little bit of a sharpen because the outer edge of this is a little bit dry, and usually just a light sharpening will take care of that. And the next thing is one of my favorite things. Oh. NYC, why did you have to decide you're gonna sell in China? This is an NYC colored pencil. I like to use colored pencil a lot. This actually stroked on really nicely. It's reasonably new. It's actually slightly darker than it looks to be here. It's a dark blue, which makes it a little bit more wearable than the lighter blue. I do have lighter blue, and over the course of this year, I will be working through all of the pencils that I have that are not cruelty free. But for now, we're just gonna do these two. Another thing on the hit list for the 16 by 2016 is my Ulta Eyebrow set. It's a small set, it's not a huge set. I use this pretty much every day. I have it on right now. Whoops. I know the wax looks kind of crappy, but what I do is I stroke the brush in the wax back and forth, then I do the light, and then a little touch of the dark, and I have that on right now. And that mixture is exactly what I need to make my eyebrows not look like bunny rabbit color, like blonde. So this, I hope, here's what my goal is with this. My goal is to hit pan with the wax, hopefully hit pan with the lighter brown. I'm not sure the darker brown because I kind of have light hair and light eyebrows, but I do use a little touch of that. So that's what I'm hoping for, to hit pan with the wax and hopefully the lighter color brown. Nice. Came with a neat little brush. I like it. And finally, the last thing in this challenge is this Pond's cream. This is 1.7 ounces that just will not stop giving. It's up to here, and I feel like I've had this forever. Pond's is not cruelty free, so I want to finish this and get this out of my life for good. But this cream is definitely going to go, and it does take forever to use this up. I have no idea why. I stick my finger in there and I do my whole face with just a little bit, and it just seems to never go down. But anyway, it is to here. So this is the next thing also that is going to have to go. So that is actually, believe it or not, 16 things. I'm going to stick to 16 this time because my 13 for Halloween is a little bit unrealistic, but actually some of the stuff it could be. So thank you for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary with my 16 by 2016, and this stuff is all going to be gone by December 31st. At least that's what I'm trying for. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.